Welcome back. It's the Collegiate Madden Showcase Championship Final here, Joel Butcher. Here we go.
Indeed
It's
it
going to be
is.
fun. Uh, we've got the championship game here today. Can you guess who the two teams are going to be?
I would assume Jets, Jaguars?
Yeah, something like that. No, we're going to see the Chiefs and the Buccaneers once again here, but it's going to be a very, very good game. We started with 8 teams at the beginning of this broadcast much earlier today. We're down to the final two. The champion is going to win $4,000 here. So a lot of money on the line, and we're ready to get right into this. So whenever the players are ready, we're ready to go. Let's get this baby started.
Yeah, I'd just like to say here, no matter what happens at the end of this, we will have all witnessed history and W's first ever Madden Collegiate Showcase champion. Everyone that's been a part of this is a part of something very special. The viewers at home, it means a lot in terms of growing the sport and creating an
Yeah.
identity for the sport. And this is just really awesome to be a part of. I'm glad they got U92 on the call for this. And yeah, it's just very exciting. I'm excited to get this game underway. A lot of tough competition so far today, with some national champions that have gone down a lot earlier than I'm
Yeah.
assuming a lot of people expected. And so some two guys in this one, we mentioned D Croft. He does have he does have some career earnings there. I believe he was at $136,000
Yeah, not
in
too
career
bad. That'll pay
earnings,
for your college tuition, man.
and more.
Yeah.
And if you're in state, that'll afford you some nice luxuries post graduation.
And then, yeah, it's go Geezy. And Geezy's starting with the ball here with the Chiefs. So that means D. Croft gets it coming out of halftime. It's Pacheco over there near the first down marker. We'll see what the time management in this one looks like. We've seen it go a lot of different ways, very fast-paced games, very slow-paced games. But these are two guys who have been playing very well so far today and now are looking to close it out with a championship win. And we'll see what they can do here in the final. So it'll be 3rd and 10 now. And Goat Yeezy's got to try to get a first down. He's going to throw that out route over to the left side. That's going to be right there. You'd have to imagine he's going to go for it. They're going to give him the first down nevertheless. But that was right there. A nice tackle made on the rip down. See what happens. Clock's moving quicker. Already down to 3:30 in the first quarter. This one's the same out route similarly. And Valdez-Scantling almost got out of that one very elusively and would have been gone.
Yeah, in this championship, I'd have to imagine both players are going to elect to play a little conservatively, at least at the beginning. You don't want to give up too much here early. You want to be able to save some stuff for the end of the game in case you're in a pinch. So I don't think we're going to see anything too crazy here in the first 2 quarters of this. But, you never know. Matt, it's all in the hands of right now Go Jeezy, who's the first possession, see what he does.
And he gets across the 50 there on the other side of it now. And yeah, he's running hurry up offense, so trying to keep some time with him, I guess. Down under 3 now, and that's another out route. And he's going to stand bounce. Nice stiff arm, throws off the tackler and gets a first down there, even though he was hit stick to the ground. It's McCall Hardman, who you could probably say, outside of Marquez Valdez-Scantling, has been one of the best players we've seen today. I think.
He's definitely had a majority of the low percentage catches and the big time plays.
We've seen some
today.
from Travis Kelce, but not as much as I would have expected. If you're going to tell me we've seen the Chiefs in almost every single game, but it's been Valdez-Scantling. I wouldn't have picked him at the beginning of the day. I'll say that. We've seen Hardman get 2 kick returns too, and a lot of Pacheco. But here we see Goat Geezy just driving down the field effectively, for sure.
And that's something we've kind of seen a lot in these Madden games so far. Is your best player isn't necessarily your most effective.
That's right. Now towards the end zone, almost caught there, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 7 here for Goat Geezy. D. Croft is trying to make a stop here on the first drive of the game. It's taken almost the entire first quarter so far, and I think that that's what you want to do offensively.
Yeah,
is take as much time as you can to give your opponent not very much time at all to work with. And we see Goat Geezy using that clock to his advantage. Another first down there, and that one is to Marquez Valdez-Scantling. So now on a 1st and 10 after a 3rd down conversion with 1:20 to go in the quarter, he's going to go towards the end zone to Kelce. That one's going to wind up incomplete.
Something that's also pretty interesting that I've noticed, typically in football, when you see low-scoring games versus high-scoring games, you think, okay, high-scoring games more offensively dominated, low-scoring games more defensively dominated. But that's not necessarily the case with Madden. These low-scoring games are more to do with the strategy of each player, less than really the defensive abilities.
Yeah, I'd say so. So now, 3rd and 10 once again. A couple third downs on this drive have all been converted by Geezy.
Yeah, he's done a great
D-Croft's been
job.
able to force incompletions, but not get that stop yet. Now he's going to hit Mahomes. That's picked off. What a
This one
play.
could be 6.
There goes D-Croft defensively all the way. Is that a house call, Joel Butcher? Does the D lineman or the edge rusher have enough speed on him? He's trying to get there. He's hopping his way. He's going to be tackled all the way down at the 2. What a play. Wow.
He hops, skips, and jumps all the way inside the 5-yard line.
That's a huge play defensively by D. Croft.
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge momentum shifter. As you can see now, the momentum all on the side of D. Croft. Just a great play. This is his first game with the Bucks, I believe. He was the Chiefs in those earlier competitions, at least that first game. But trying to figure out what's going on here. But
yeah, that was a great play. All the way down to the 2, but now he's going to probably end up taking a delay of game as he gets the offense set up, like we've seen in every game so far.
Yeah, and he will get that delay of game.
And they decline it, which is very, very friendly in such a competitive game with a lot of money on the line. But a decline penalty there, both sides do it every time. Something, a little sportsmanship, I guess you could say.
And
so
Madden,
Brady from the 2 in the gun.
Madden widely known as a gentleman's game. So
is that so?
not too surprising.
He's rolling right with Brady, and he's going to throw that one away. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 2. Just give it to Fournette, right?
Yeah, he's been very effective in every game we've seen him in so far. And I think it's really that power. I believe it's the 98 overall power rating. I'll get that pulled up here. But yeah.
That's right. So now he's going to give this one to Fournette up the right side. He's going to roll his way into the end zone for the first touchdown here in the championship game. D. Croft takes a 6-0 lead, and he's got a chance to either go for 2 or kick the PAT for 1. But D. Croft getting it done here early.
Yep, doing a good job taking his time. You mentioned did a really good job of that was Go Jeezy there.
Go Jeezy.
So Go Jeezy starts. He does a great job getting quick first downs, but then he gets down there in the red zone, crucial turnover, and D. Croft wastes no time getting quick on the board as he did in that earlier game. So we know he can score fast. We saw it there. We've seen it plenty today. It's just hopefully it's not too much for Go Jeezy to come back from.
Pacheco on the return up to the 19, so losing 6 by not just taking the knee in the end zone.
Yeah, interesting decision for sure to bring that one out.
Yeah, so 7-0 lead, and now that's a pass up the seam, and that'll be a first down with Tony. So we've seen him drive all the way down the field, just not convert in the red zone thus far.
Now, in a situation like this, would you rather? It appears he's going for the
huge
quick
catch
score.
There. There's an MVS all the way up to the 15-yard line.
And that'll do it for the first quarter. A very, very quick first quarter. A pretty lopsided first quarter with Go Jeezy sharing most of the possession. But it's D. Croft that ends up on top after that quick turnover and a quick score there.
Yeah, now he's going to go towards the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown. MVS up the seam, and Go Geezy's right back in it. 7-6 is the score. Will he go for 2? That's the question to try to take the lead. Lot on the line here. He is lined up to go for 2. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him, Butcher.
The middle of the field's quite open. You don't want to leave that for... And that'll be a catch.
Wow.
It looks like with Kelsey.
2-point good. Wow. Catch. I thought that might have been picked off, but it's going to count. 8-7 lead now for Go Jeezy here in the championship game. It paid off for him. And now a pooch kick there. That's going to go out of bounds. Maybe trying to gain that one back.
And D. Croft there, he does a good job of using that directional pass to go to the body of Kelsey rather than the shoulder. Give him a chance. Jeezy does a good job of using that directional passing. But yeah, you throw that to an outside shoulder, you run the risk of the defender's arm getting in there. So yeah, great job using that directional throwing to get it where Kelsey can catch it.
Now he's got Fournette. Fournette's going to shake off that tackler. If he could have kept going there, that would have been good for him. But a first down nevertheless. 8-7 lead here for Go Jeezy over D. Croft.
The risk
Croft
pays
for
off.
the first time really running some offense, and that's a huge first down up the seam, all the way up to the red zone where he's going to begin. This one might be a high-scoring affair, Mr. SEC over here.
And I was kind of hoping for one, as fun as these low-scoring ones have also been, to try to kind of see the strategy of these guys. There's nothing more fun to watch in football than just a trade back and forth, Big 12 style of football game, if you will.
That's right. There's Mike Evans. What a grab. That's a touchdown there for D. Croft from 20 yards out. He's going to take that one in. 13-8 he goes up, and now we'll see if he goes for two. He's not going to. He's going to kick that PAT, go up 14-8. This is going to be a good game here in the championship. 3:50 to go here in the second quarter. Will he return this one? He's going to try to with Pacheco. No blockers up on the left side. Spin around, and oh, man, he's going to be taken down at the 17. They're going to give him some forward progress there. A questionable decision once again on the return. I don't really think these guys care where they're starting from, though, do they?
No, it doesn't really seem to have the same effect as it does in the actual game here. These guys, yeah, as you said, they've been sliding on returns, kind of electing to take out some riskier returns, but hasn't really affected their ability to score too much as it would in a typical football game.
No, so 14-8 now is the score, and Mahomes has the X factor lit up. He's going to be hit, though, in the backfield. That'll make it 3rd and 3 on the incompletion. Able to get it out of his hand in time, but nothing more than that on the bench route.
Another player, or as
Pacheco, what a hit play in the backfield. A nice tackle there from D. Croft. 4th and 4. Going for a big play right here in the championship game. Shifts everybody around at one time. We'll see what he does here on 4th and 4. Pacheco in the backfield. Mahomes under center. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw this on the left side, and there's Hardman up past the 41-yard line. 156 passing yards already here for D. Croft in the championship game.
And that's as many as we've seen in the entire game out of some of these games here. So, yeah definitely a fast-moving affair so far.
Here's Pacheco. He's got a nice gap up the center. Another hit-stick tackle. Yet to see a fumble today, which is definitely surprising to me. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. So, yeah, very fast-moving championship game here already. 14-8, D. Croft leads Goat Greasy at the 2-minute warning. So got that chew clock on. Probably going to shift to the tempo clock now with that decision you can make.
It makes me wonder how much of that has to do with these players kind of, their experience with this game and the amount of things they know about, the glitches and the different functions of this game. If they kind of are better than your average gopher at avoiding those weird fumbles. And getting, as we mentioned, not a lot of guys have ran with Mahomes or Allen, two guys that are very good at running the ball at the risk of that QB fumble, which appears to be higher in the game than it is in real life.
So a quick incompletion there on 1st and 10 from the 46. That'll be 2nd and 10 coming up. D. Croft, Geezy, rather, trying to run some offense here. He's going to hand this one to Pacheco, go up the right seam and get 5. D. Croft's been playing good defense, though. I think you could argue. He's got that huge turnover already.
He's doing a good job of using that user correctly, showing blitz, getting back into good coverage, not using the wrong user.
There's Tony up the middle. That's a nice pass. A little pitch and catch there and a timeout called by D. Croft. He wants another crack at this offense here with 1:08 to go in the first half. Going to run this one with Pacheco up the left side. Force him to take another timeout. Geezy playing some mind games right now.
And again, remember, Geezy will get the ball to start, he got the ball to start this half.
Yeah,
so he desperately needs a score here.
And that's a huge sack right there from D. Croft. He takes a timeout. That'll bring up 3rd and 16. He's out of timeouts, but he's got all the momentum in this game right now.
And now there's something we're seeing D. Croft do
that takes away the X factor too on the sack.
But I have not seen very much. I won't say it exactly. I'll wait till the play is over.
Don't want to jinx him here.
Don't want to give away his secrets here.
3rd and 16 up the middle. Picked off.
Wow.
What a play by D. Croft here in the championship game.
And that lends to my point. We saw D. Croft go in, and I personally have not seen anyone go in and actually physically change the yardage that your cornerbacks are dropping back to you to cover, and it appears to have paid off there with the interception.
You would think so. Now here's Evans on the left side. He's got some space. He's going to get up all the way to the 39-yard line. Only 67 yards for Brady in this half, but a 14-8 lead and a chance to go up 3 scores here now with 52 seconds left. No timeouts. Got to make those sidelines work effectively here.
It does make you wonder if the 21 rule will be in effect
Yeah.
in the Collegiate
He's going to go for Evans.
Championship.
Right here. Wide open Evans. He's going to be tackled inbounds. That's a huge tackle inbounds and a timeout taken by Geezy. Surprisingly, he maybe wants another offensive possession as well. Giving a break to D. Croft here now from the 17. We'll see if he tries to score quicker now. Now he's going to hand it off and take that tackle, force him to make another timeout. 44 seconds to go, 2nd and 13.
D. Croft has really just been dominating this whole circuit today.
Yeah, he's done a very, very good job coming into this one. The guy from Dubuque, Iowa, trying to win $4,000 today in the first ever Madden showcase. Going to drop back with Brady here. Now move up. Now Brady's going to get sacked. That's a nice play, too. And another timeout taken by Geezy. 3rd and 15. Second sack, or the first sack of the day, rather, for the Chiefs and Geezy.
Converting this here would be a huge demoralizer in favor of D. Croft.
Yeah.
Completing a 3rd and 15, 40 seconds to go in the half. You have to imagine that'll lead to at least points, likely a touchdown.
Yeah, a field goal here still makes it a big score difference, and that's a touchdown of Mike Evans.
I mean,
D. Croft goes up 20-8.
That aggressive catch with Mike Evans,
it's unstoppable.
It's going to work in that right side of the end zone every single time.
Now he goes up 21-8. 3-score differential. 36 seconds to work with here for Geezy with 0 timeouts.
You know, an important thing I'd like to mention, too, to remember, you know, as much as this is GOAT Geezy versus D. Croft, this is the Collegiate Championship. This is also Clarke University taking on University of Wisconsin Green Bay, respectively. GOAT Geezy, University of Wisconsin, and D. Croft at Clarke University. So these guys also representing their schools as well today.
So we'll see what Geezy can do here. He's dropping way back with Mahomes, and now he's going to barely get that throw off to stop the clock and avoid taking a sack. Almost 200 passing yards here in the first half for Geezy.
D. Croft now has all that momentum, and he is sending his dogs here on the front line.
That's a first down, though, to Tony up at the 50. It's right where it'll be marked as well. 9 seconds to work with. He's going to spike it. Maybe a quick out route and a field goal to be taken, make it a 10-point game. But, yeah, you got, you see D. Croft making adjustments with how far back he wants his corners to go and whatnot. See what he can do here.
You know, I'm sure you play a lot of Madden. When's the last time you've gone in and done that when you're playing?
I don't remember a time doing that. Here's Hardman in the end zone. Oh, my goodness. He caught that one.
Wow.
Holy shit, man. That makes it 21-14.
I mean, talk about some of the risky throws there, as I think we've officially broken the FCC seal there on that play. But talk about a play that was well-deserving. I mean, you're down 2 scores right before halftime of the Collegiate Madden Championship.
And that's a pick, too, so it makes it a 7-point game.
But you drop one right in between 2 defenders to score. Just a great throw and catch there.
That was
by GOAT Geezy.
So now in 2 seconds, can D. Croft do it again? Can he take it back on a house call?
I mean, we've seen it twice already today, and he will get the chances. He does that run back to get the momentum. Doesn't look like he's going to have the same hole as he had earlier.
No, so it stays a 7-point game. What a play to end the half, though, by Geezy. Stays right in this game. He goes down there 21-8 going into half. It's a little bit of a different feeling coming out here, as we see the D. Croft will start the second half with the ball, potentially going down 4 scores would have been Geezy. Instead, he's only down 1 at the moment. So a fun second half on deck here, and now we're going to see Geezy get another chance at a kick return, and basically what we saw at the end of the half there, he'll take over at the 24-yard line. 4:58 to go in the third, so first play from scrimmage coming up next. And he's got the X factor on Evans and Brady. That's going to be a help here to start. He's going right to Evans on the aggressive catch, and that's going to be a big first down. Right up the field he goes. Does D. Croft. D. Croft trying to win again, the first ever Madden showcase here. See what he can do on 1st and 10 from midfield. Same play, same result. Gain of 20. I guess it'd be 30, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah, it'd be
believe
30.
so.
So a nice play there. Looks to be the same formation, although we see the play art may be a little bit different here.
Looks like he might have Evans open on that deep post.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And he's also got Godwin, who he's yet to use in this game, shifting over to the left now, and Miller in motion. He's going to look. He's going to drop back to the right, keep moving. He's going for Evans in the end zone. Does he got it? Is that picked
that
off?
looks like
No,
it was
2nd and 10.
picked, but yeah,
out
taken
of
to the
bounds.
sideline.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 now from the 29. That was a chance. Now that takes away Evans' X factor, but we'll see what happens. 3:39 to go in the third.
Brady's X factor still going strong, and
Yeah.
that throw right there was.
It was a good throw,
He was
but-
able to come down with it. Yeah, laser throw right into the chest, but just unable to kind of bring it down as a defender kind of wraps around just in time there. Kind of flip field, so same formation previously on the right side of the field now.
Yeah.
Godwin in the slot, and
Miller.
Evans by himself there on the left.
Snap this one. He's going to throw it to the right side. Otten.
And-
Catch it.
Wow,
No,
great catch.
no, he didn't.
Oh, they don't give it
They
to
don't
him?
give that one to him. 3rd and 10 now.
Otten, another player we've seen a lot today. Not crazy, not anything crazy jumping off of the
Yeah,
stat sheet.
73 overall.
You got the 81 speed.
The 88, though, catcher.
Yeah, the 88 catch is where you're seeing that. Again, I was like we've been saying, kind of a lesser known player in real life, but been very effective in these Madden games so far in terms of possession catching and making catches downfield.
Here we go, 3rd and 10. This one's over the middle to Otten. And that's going to be a big first down all the way up to 13, a 16-yard gain there on 3rd and 10. And D. Croft moving up the field effectively. Not really taking too much time to do so. Up 7.
Yeah, right now the name of the game for D. Croft is just score, score, score.
Yeah.
Try to get that early quit out of Go Cheesy.
So it's the grand final here. First place prize, $4,000 on the line.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be really seeing too much of that. Unless it gets too out of hand, but
That's going to be an incompletion as Brady's hit by Frank Clarke. 2nd and 10. What would you do with $4,000, Joel?
$4,000.
You going on a trip?
See, no, that's the thing. $4,000 is just enough money where it's too much to kind of have fun with. You got to put that away
All right.
and
Look
be
at Joel.
responsible as much as you hate to. Maybe you keep 1,000 or 500 for yourself to play around with. But yeah, no, that's what I always say. $1,000 or anything like that. That's just enough to where it's too much to mess around with as a college student.
Yeah, probably. It's a good idea to probably put that away. 3rd and 10. Brady. Here he goes. He's going to throw it over the middle. Godwin. Got him. Touchdown for D. Croft. Up 27 to 14 now.
You asked me that question as a graduated man. Waterbed.
That is not what
Actually,
I would...
The state of waterbeds today, someone might pay me $4,000 to get that out of their house. So I'll have to think around again. $4,000, but yeah, it's probably just a couple months rent in
Yeah.
good city.
Yeah. You graduate here in what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, I'll get to walk at graduation. I won't technically graduate until August with the way my classes work, but
So Joel Butcher will be here in the summer. Here's
I'll be online.
Here's
I'll technically
Getsy. He's
be
got
here.
to do something here. And
There's
he's
a
got
great
Kelsey.
play
Yeah.
there.
Wow. That's what he needed to do.
A absolute bomb by Mahomes who has
That
the
puts
X
him on the
factor.
X factor.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, of
that's
course,
huge.
that was probably a 50, 60-yard throw there.
And he's got Tony on the outside. 2:02 to go in the third. This one's going to come down to the wire, it seems. And a touchdown right there to Travis Kelce. Geezy is not giving up here whatsoever. Down now 21 or 28 to 20 with a chance to go down 7.
Yeah, Decroft seemed comfortable there for a minute, but not complacent.
No.
So he's definitely, he hasn't lost any of his step, but Go Cheesy is not giving him any more ground to leverage.
No, and he goes for 2 instead, and it's dropped.
Oh,
He had it for a second. Needed a possession, catch that one maybe.
Darius Toney had that, but yeah, just dropped right out of his hands last second.
So he's going to onside kick it here in the second onside kick, I guess we should say. And that's a
that
great
one won't
kick.
go
Oh,
10.
did not go 10 yards though, so that'll be D. Croft's ball with a chance to go up 2 possessions once again in an 8-point game. 1:45 to go in the third. If you're D. Croft, I think you just run it out, right?
Yeah, I would
I
say
think you have to
so.
play it safe and smart and get out of here with $4,000 and a win in the Madden Showcase.
Yeah, get as close to the red zone as you can, and then just kind of do some of those run around plays. Maybe
Yeah.
get close to the end zone and run
Yeah,
out of
because you
bounds.
kick a field goal here too, you probably can win this game. Each guy with maybe one possession left after this drive, and he's going to go right towards the sideline. Godwin with a huge grab up at the 22 of the Kansas City side of the field. So on the plus side, D. Croft goes with the Buccaneers. Brady still with that X factor.
Turnover here could still keep this game alive
for sure.
Jeezy as well.
He's going to hand this one to Fournette, go up the left side a little bit.
Yeah, that 98 carry with Fournette doesn't seem likely. But you also have to factor in the more you keep running Fournette, the more fatigue his player will have to take on, and then that, of course, could increase the likelihood of a fumble.
Yeah. So D. Croft here, 2nd and 6, 40 seconds to go. Doesn't have the 2 clock on, or we'd be down near the 20s. He's going to snap it with 16 on the play clock, throw it to the left side. There's Fournette. Up to the 14, make it 3rd and 2. Will that be the end of the quarter, though, is the question. Is D. Croft comfortable doing that? It looks like he is.
Is he going to let this? Is he going to try to run a play here?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah,
So that'll do it in the third
Yep.
quarter. We go to the fourth in a one-possession game. 28-20, D. Croft leading Goat Geezy here in the championship final.
This is what it's all come down to.
Right.
Final 5 minutes.
He's going to hand this one to Fournette straight up the gut. He'll lose 2. 4th and 4 now. Do you kick the field goal is the question. Seems like he's going
to go for that.
Go up.
Just go for
11.
the easiest points here.
And he's
It's
going to
just
hold
because
it.
he aimed at the crossbar.
Well, no, but the new ones, they don't have the same arch like they used to. He's going to hold it and hold it some more as that play clock continues to wind down. That's one of the new features of this game. I like being able to.
I haven't
the new Maddens, the
able to
last
access
couple have done that. And
23.
It's a big difference. It did it on 22 as well, I want to say, where you can run it down by holding that A button, and that'll make it 31-20 right up and through. So down 2 possessions again is Geezy in this one, and we'll see what he can do here. This is going to be a softer kick over to the right side. Caught about the 20 and brought forward by one of the fullbacks of the Chiefs. So that'll make it 4:15 to go. It took 45 seconds. D. Croft up 11 on Geezy here in the final. X factor for Mahomes, though, playing 3 deep is D. Croft. Didn't want to let anything get over his head. He's rolling left with Mahomes, and now that's a sack. That's a huge sack from D. Croft.
Right there, just had eyes downfield,
Yeah.
was not paying attention.
No, now under 4 to go. And this clock continues to wind. Geezy's got to do something quickly here. There's 3 deep defenses working right now, but that's a huge catch by Hardman, and that's going to be close to a first down. They're going to give him that first down with forward progress. Down to 3:20 left in the game, though, down 11. He's got to move quick. He's at his own 38, looking downfield once again, and that one's going to be caught and carried forward up close near the 50 by Toney. 3:15 to go. That stops the clock. That's something else you need to do. Both teams with all their timeouts still.
Yeah, Jeezy doing a good job taking advantage of this zone coverage, finding guys in the windows to complete passes.
Got a first down there on 2nd and 2, but this next play will be under 3 minutes. 1st and 10 from the 49 of the Tampa Bay side of the field, and now that's another sack coming right in. A user sack. That's Davis' 2nd of the game. 12-second runoff. We're going to get closer to the 2-minute warning. All the way back at his own 40 now is Geezy. He's going to throw this one, though, right up the seam to Kelsey, wide open. Flip the field once again. Back to the other 39 he goes. It's 3rd and inches. Big play here. Probably the final one before the 2-minute warning, unless it's an incompletion. He's waiting. Now he's going to roll to his right and get hit as he throws it. Incompletion, 4th and inches. 2:05 to go. You got to just get the first down now here at this point. I couldn't imagine you throw it downfield, just run that QB sneak and get the first down.
I'm kind of surprised,
He's lining it up in the gun, though.
surprised you don't see more use of Mahomes, sending guys downfield,
Yeah.
opportunity to get more yards, get 15, 20 yards pretty
Yeah, just
easily.
pick him up with the legs.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
He's going to roll left with Mahomes. This could be the game. He's got the first down, though, so it'll continue. Now that's the 2-minute warning. 31-20. D. Croft closing in on the win here in the Madden Showcase.
2
Need
minutes.
a quick score. Both teams with all of their timeouts left. He scores here. He might have to onside kick it. And that one is
And
going to be
that's
picked
another
up.
pick.
Vita Vea. Oh, there he goes, the big man, and that's
And
it.
there it is.
Geezy quits it. D. Croft is going to be the champion at the first Madden Showcase. So that'll do it. What an end. 2 defensive line interceptions, and Geezy is done. D. Croft is going to be the Madden champion here at the Showcase, presented by Little General University Apartments in partnership with us here at U92. What a day this was.
I mean, wow. We saw it all from the very beginning. Started out with 8 competitors, narrowed it down to 2 here in the final matchup. And if you would have told me this game would have ended with a Vita Vea interception rage quit, I would have said absolutely no. But that's exactly what happened. And yeah, I mean, you can't blame him. The game is out of reach at that point. You
Right.
don't want to sit there and really have to just sit and watch yourself lose like you would in the actual football game. It's kind of nice to have that option to quit, especially if you're a guy like me who's losing, most of his Madden games.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very fun to watch. Just very fun to be a part of.
Yeah.
We got to call video games on air. If I could have told myself that a month ago, I would have said you're crazy. But this has been so fun. It's been cool to be a part of history. The W's first ever Madden Showcase Championship. And I hope that just speaks for more things to come out of esports and U92's ability to cover esports as well. It'd be fun to kind of keep going down the road.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, this has just been so fun. Congratulations there to D. Croft with the championship. I believe his first, or no, add that, that'll put him at $140,000.
Not too
in
bad.
Career earnings. Not too shabby at all.
No.
I mean, again, the types of things with the advances esports has been making. If you would have said to me, a year ago, a year or two ago, hey, you're going to be calling a game and the guy's going to win $4,000 to total $140,000 on his career for video games, for Madden nonetheless, it's just unbelievable. And it's so awesome that these guys get the chance to make some money without having to, go through the gauntlet of going pro. As I've been learning, I mentioned I'm in an esports class right now, and the structure with everything, it's a lot harder to kind of go pro than your typical sports. It's a lot harder to kind of get that funding for the amateur level. So
Yeah.
the fact that these guys have this opportunity is just awesome. And I'm just happy we were able to be a part of it.
Yeah, so D. Croft coming from Clarke University out in Dubuque, Iowa. He was number 5 in the Madden Championship Series power rankings as a pro. He was the top player in this field. He proved that today. He went 3-0 today. He wins the first ever Madden Showcase title presented by the WVU Esports team. And congratulations to him. He takes home the $4,000 grand prize here today. And again, we appreciate doing this broadcast here on in partnership, I guess I should say, with U92 live on Twitch. We've had a lot of fun. We'll sign off and send it over to Abby. But again, we hope you enjoyed the coverage today, and we look forward to more here in the future. So again, D. Croft, your Madden Showcase winner. I've been the Tan Man. This has been the FCC. Joel Butcher over here to my left. We've had a lot of fun today. We'll send it back over to Abby now.